Hi Gemini, welcome to channel 143. I'm Antonia. Let's jump in to your December 2018 horoscope. I'm going to start with a general overview reading and then I will do a love specific spread to follow that up. I do recommend watching both because they tend to tie in and overlap, but I will have timestamps below if you'd like to jump to one or the other. I also recommend watching your sun sign and your moon sign to get the most out of these general readings. Okay, Gems, let's see what's in store for us. For Geminis in December 2018. Gem, first and foremost, before I even pull any cards, I'm getting an incredible energy that you need to ground. There's a disconnect with Mother Earth. Your energy is directed up too high. Be doing breathing, meditation, connecting to your sacral chakra, your root chakra, connecting to Mother Earth. You may need to spend time outdoors. You may need to travel somewhere where the weather's a little better. Just spend time outdoors, but it's necessary. And if you don't know how to get there, how to do that, ask the universe for guidance. Ask the universe for the money, the time. But there's definitely an emphasis and an energy coming through on needing to ground your energy. The good news, Venus is now direct. We're in shadow period. But December is a much easier month, finally. Our ruling planet of Mercury will go direct. I believe it's December 6th. So we won't be dealing with too many delays and setbacks. Thankfully, there'll still be some shadow period for Mercury over the course of December. But again, a much easier month. But if you are needing some clarity, some of you are contemplating could it be a new relationship, the end of a relationship? For some of you, you're thinking about a transition into something new, but you're just thinking. You may be thinking too much. That's why I'm getting to ground yourself. If you need clarity, ask the universe for it. Ask for 3 signs. So universe, please provide me 3 signs that I cannot miss, that are of my highest good, that will give me the clarity on whether or not to move, whether or not to stay in this new relationship, to get into the new relationship, the new job. But there's something you're thinking about, but you are thinking about it too much. Some of your thoughts aren't completely grounded. Yeah. So you're having a hard time manifesting. Law of attraction is following ask. Ask is also a manifestation card too, right? To attract what we want, to manifest what it is we want in our careers, our relationships, our life, you want to do that consciously, focusing on what it is that we do want. But if we're too in our heads and we don't have clarity and our thoughts aren't grounded, what we're asking the universe isn't grounded, getting a lack of clarity and a lack of groundedness with this, then we can't fully manifest. You want to be doing it consciously. There's definitely a connection between what we want to manifest and how we're communicating that to the universe right now. If you want desirable results, you got to go spend time outside. You have to reconnect to Mother Nature. You need fresh air. Also, if you're too in your mind, with this card, this isn't just about clarity and asking the universe to help you. I'm also channeling that you're too in your head. And this is sitting at the center of the reading. Listen, you're so in your head. Your thoughts are so intense. You're thinking obsessively about this thing, whatever that is, the relationship, the job, the move, the change. The universe is trying to give you the clarity. It's like you've even asked for the clarity, but then you won't listen to it because your mind and your thoughts are too congested. Your energy's up too high. There's a time and a place for that. If you're being creative and you're daydreaming, and that's all beautiful, but if you really want to manifest, you gotta pull that energy down, Gemini. You gotta pull that energy down. Spirit's talking to you. You are being guided. That's why I'm saying ask universe for 3 signs that you cannot miss. Universe, I know my energy is up a little too high right now. I haven't been fully grounded. I'm going to do my best to ground myself in my energy so that I can hear you. But please send me 3 signs that I cannot miss, knowing that I am struggling a little bit right now with being grounded. Please factor that in to how you show me these signs. And I always like to, anytime I ask for anything, anytime I manifest anything, it's incredibly important to say all in alignment, free will, highest good, and harm to none of all involved. Because sometimes when we manifest, you could get, you could make some money. We're calling in abundance of money. You could be in somebody's will. That's not really how you want your money to come in, right? Free will, highest good, harm to none. I'm definitely getting to have that conversation with you, Gemini. So make sure that's a part of the conversation you're having. All of this is manifestation. Every single card, there's 4 cards out on the table, and it's all about manifesting. If you want to consciously manifest, and I think that you are consciously manifesting, you are having conversations, you are redoing your vision boards, you are putting work in to hold space for these manifestations to come full circle. But there's a lack of groundedness. Like I'm getting for some of you, yeah, there may be work that you're putting in, but maybe you're all talk and you're not putting in enough work yet. We're all daydream and not putting in enough of the real life work, the real life application. I'm a Gemini sun. I get it. I've certainly needed to have an extra focus on grounding too. So this is not a judgment. That's why I said our reading for December 2018. This applies to me too. But let me show you. These are 2 manifestation cards. This is ask the universe for what you want, clarity, how to do all this. But again, manifestation, and then sitting at the center is listen. The universe is trying to answer prayers, is trying to have conversations with you, is trying to help you manifest, but there's a disconnect. So whatever you have to do to ground this energy, hi baby, excuse me mister, that's my big boy, he likes to say hi in my videos. Whatever you have to do to ground your energy, go do it. If you have to travel to reconnect, if you have to travel to water, the mountains, the middle of nowhere, just to declutter, to calm down, to regroup, you have to do that now in the month of December if you want to positively manifest. If you want all of this energy, it's like you're putting in so much energy to manifest a new life, to come more in alignment with your life purpose, to see this through to completion. There's so much energy there, but the real life application of it, it's just not coming full circle yet. But you know what, Gemini, that's okay. Recognize that energy early on in December so that the majority of the month can be more productive. But maybe there's a retreat. There are distractions around you, not just your mind, but other people. Their anxieties, their troubles, their experiences could be interfering. Work could be very hectic for you. That could also be the disconnect here. But what I am getting, though, is there's a huge emphasis in what we are trying to manifest, though, because there's a lot of conscious manifesting going on. It's this new life. It's this new chapter. It's this new journey that is all the way fulfilling for our soul. We recognize that we are on this planet with a soul purpose, and it is time now to fulfill it. 2019 will treat us very, 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 very well, provided we have clarity as to what we are trying to manifest and accomplish, and provided we have the work and the work ethic and the groundedness behind it to see it through to completion. Gemini. Clarifying ask is new partner. Some Geminis right now are asking universe, and a big part of what Geminis are manifesting is a new partner. This could be in relationships, but I'm getting a huge emphasis on business partnerships. Successful partnerships people who can help you achieve this life purpose the most successfully. You're starting to call people in, and these people are divine. But if you want these people, if they haven't showed up yet, ask the universe very specifically. Manifest with clarity. Just like we say, universe, show me 3 signs that I cannot miss. Make sure that when you are giving universe the information that universe needs to help you manifest, that there's signs that universe can't miss. They're conversations that universe understands completely. And to do that, we focus on what it is that we do want, not what we don't want. We focus on what it is we do want. Make lists, journal. Make sure that we are putting that energy out. It's good. This is good. We can ask for what we want, Gemini. It's manifestation, manifestation, manifestation. It's here. It's a core focus for us right now. This life change. There's something we've been doing that hasn't been all the way fulfilling. Or if it's been fulfilling, it's served its purpose though. There's a new journey. We know it. The energy of 2019. It's here. It's right around the corner for us. And we want to be ready for it. We know. It's like there's this thing in your gut that's telling you, even if you don't know how it will manifest, even if you don't even know what the energy is, there's something that's telling you, Gemini, my life is about to change in a massive way. It will be so positive. For some of you, you'll be meeting the business partner, partnerships, company opportunity that will change your life. For some of you, this is a romantic partner who is destined to be in your life, fated, high-level soulmates that will change your life. You'll have a family with this person. Clarifying law of attraction is letting your past go. Some of us are holding on to things in our past. Could be an old career, an old path. Might still make you some money, and it's hard to cut ties with it. But if you don't close that door, you can't manifest this brand new life. To manifest fully and with high-level consciousness, this will be required. It will require a leap of faith. If you're not sure what I'm referring to, ask the universe for clarity. If you know what I'm referring to, but you don't know how to do it, ask the universe for clarity. 3 signs. But letting go of the past, being more grounded, this will help manifest these huge dreams, even some of the biggest dreams and goals that Geminis have, not just over the course of 2019, not just in December 2018, but some of the biggest goals we've ever had in our lifetime, they will be fulfilled. So many Geminis in 2019 and 2020 will be out in the spotlight, will be entrepreneurs instead of working for somebody else, and will be hugely successful. Geminis have a message. They're on this journey right now, this journey upward. And we haven't felt that energy in a long time. So Gemini, it can be startling. I think that's why a lot of Gemini are in their head. You're thinking too much. There's fears, there are anxieties because could all this positive energy be real? How do we let the past go? For some of you, it's not letting go of a job, but it's letting go of the old conversations of struggling. Letting go of the old conversations of things being difficult. Trusting that these fated people and situations, they're here now. There's no more waiting. They're here now. We take this and we let these old conversations with the universe go. Part of it is that we're still having and entertaining the old conversations with the universe, so we continue to manifest the old experiences instead of all this brand new energy that can come in. Work on that in December, because 2019 can and will be very, very, very blessed for Gemini, especially if we are consciously manifesting. There's also something I'm getting, Gemini, a year ago. You tried to manifest. You consciously manifested. You were devoted to manifesting this every day. You weren't trying to control every little specific thing. But you gave the universe a lot of clarity, and it worked in your favor. What was that? How did you do it? How much time Did you invest into doing that? What time of day was it? Was it when you first woke up? I'm getting this incredible sense of of success. However you did that, that's how you want to approach manifesting in the new year. Let me get this card that just flew. Okay. Sitting at the center of your reading is listen. Are you manifesting family situations? New partnerships with longevity that you can have a family with? For some of you, there's a disconnect with family. Family is trying to speak to you. Spirit is trying to speak to you about a family member. You're not hearing it because you're too in your head. You have to reconnect. Reconnect to your family. Reconnect to the people around you that are important. Listen to what they have to say. I'm getting a child maybe trying to have a conversation with an adult, and the adult just isn't hearing them all the way. And so the child is getting frustrated because they feel like, well, mom, well, dad, I'm trying to tell you I'm having this issue at school, or I really want to start this new sport or artistic, project, and somebody around you in your family isn't being heard. But some of what universe is trying to speak to you about in regards to all of this manifesting has to do with having a family. So whether you are in a committed relationship and you already have a family, you are trying to have a family over the course of either December 2018 or 2019, Spirit's speaking to you about that, how to do it, the timing for that, what's up the highest good for all involved, how to stay healthy while you do that, how to have success while you do that. It's definitely an emphasis on children. Hearing a message either from a child, about a child in connection to a parent, also is coming through huge here in terms of this manifestation. Is your creative project. Gemini, what have you been working on? 2019 is going to be a positive year. 2020, you're going to see some really extreme success. If you've already been putting work into a creative project in 2018, going into 2019, you may launch something and it will be very positive. Your life is about to change, Gemini. As long as you receive this, as long as you get out of your head and stay a little more grounded, life is about to change. Something's going to take off. 2019 will be a big year. I feel like 2018 was a year of a lot of work. 2019 will still be a lot of work, but you're going to start to see things come to fruition, all leading up to a very successful 2020. So there's a lot to look forward to, especially in regard to creative projects, new businesses. But clarifying this life purpose is assertiveness. On your rise to the top, Gemini, you are going to be confronted. There will be jealousy. There will be people who won't understand your image, your voice, your project yet. December is not the month to launch anything. Keep things quiet, actually. If you're about to release a creative project in 2019, don't tell too many people about it yet. But to fulfill this life purpose, you're going to have a healthier balance of being assertive. Because Gemini, again, there's no judgment. I can be a little proud of this too. You can't really mess with the Gemini. We don't tolerate it. We'll run circles around you. An aggressive Gemini, the crazy twin, don't get on her bad side. Don't get on his bad side. Oof. You won't recover from it. But you know what, Gemini? This isn't about that twin putting everybody in their place in some ego craziness. It's not about that. You'll be tempted. But it's also not about, Geminis, are we ever passive aggressive? I don't have that. I don't know too many Geminis that are passive aggressive, but it's not the extremes of either being overly aggressive or being passive aggressive. It's that middle ground of being assertive. To fulfill this life purpose and to have the most success doing it, Geminis needs to get really good at this. Not flying off the handle, being assertive, having boundaries, being straightforward, being able to handle some confrontation, but also not always flying off the handle is the crazy twin. So I talk about Gemini being the crazy twin and not flying off the handle and the shuts off. So let me just state this message again. Gemini, to fulfill this life purpose, we have to get really good at being assertive. We will be challenged. The more successful you are, there'll be people who will admire you and your work. There will also be people who will be intimidated, who will be jealous. You may know these people, you may not. To do this, we need to get good at this. This is a challenge because we are so good at putting people in their place. You can still do that. Take that intelligence, take your words, communicate, but communicate in a way that is straightforward, never passive aggressive, but we don't really do that anyway. It comes from a place of self-love and respect. I have my healthy boundaries. I'm not dealing with anybody's bullshit. But at the same time, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a boss now. I run my life. I am manifesting so powerfully and so beautifully. I don't need to fly off the handle. You can confront me and come at me, but I'm still good. See, I'm still grounded. I'm still standing in my integrity. I'm still going to succeed regardless of anybody else's energy, whether other people like it or not. So you come from that place. It's like it's peaceful. It's assertive, but it's more peaceful than that crazy twin, okay? It's balanced. That's a big message, especially because it shuts off on me in the middle of that message. That's a big one for us. Crowning the reading. Let's get a few cards before we jump into love. Fresh air. Be grounded. Spend time outside with Mother Earth, okay? I'm also getting with this too. Outside. Something about these healthy boundaries. You'll be able to be more assertive instead of too aggressive when you're grounded, okay? Usually when we're too grounded, we're too aggressive, but I'm not getting that energy right now. We're grounded, we're stable, and so instead of being reactive to things, we can very consciously sit with it, take a minute, take a couple days, think things through. And then we're not being reactive, right? And that energy, that peaceful energy, that integrity, that self-love, that very evolved space will help us manifest at a higher level. And people are going to back off. Don't worry. I'm definitely getting this Gemini ascends. December throughout 2019. Some people are going to challenge you like, don't even worry about it. You're so good and you're so powerful that even if somebody were to set out to try to sabotage something, it's laughable. You're a Gemini. I mean, come on. Well, hey, how beautiful is this? You are ascending to a higher level in your life, in your career, in your relationships. But Gemini, you're being asked to do something big. You are doing something big. It has to do with your creative projects. It has to do with your life purpose. At the bottom of the deck is steady progress. This is Spirit's message to you. No matter what shows up, those things that are going to test you, those people that are going to test you, just stay grounded. Don't worry about it. You're manifesting beautifully now. Just stay grounded. Angels have got you. You are protected. You're being guided. The universe is sorting out everything for you and for your success, for the highest level success. Okay? You are coming into a year that can and will change your life because you are needed. You need to fulfill this now. For so many of you, you are being called to be of service, to help other people, to do something bigger than what you've already done in this lifetime. The universe is asking, you are delivering, you are owning up to that. And you have all this protection. Let me show you this. Remember, sitting at the center of the reading. If you stay grounded and you stay in open channel, Spirit will be talking to you and guiding you through everything. You ask for help, you ask for clarity, whatever you need, as long as you ask for it and exercise that free will, it'll be provided for you. There's nothing to worry about, Gemini. December 2018 will be great. You'll start to see this new energy come in. But 2019, whew. Get ready. Get ready, Gemini. There's something really big coming into your life, especially for those of you who are creative, especially for those of you who are healers, whatever field, but especially my creative Geminis. Trust me on that. Okay, Gems. Let's jump into your love reading now for December 2018. Beautiful energy. What I'm also getting to right now in terms of love, now you have this major energy coming in, Gemini, so some people are going to have to drop out of your life. Some people won't be in alignment with the kind of energy that you have, the place you've evolved to, the place you're ascending to. This massive life change that you are manifesting for yourself. You can handle it. There's nothing to worry about. And anybody that exits, somebody brand new will enter. That will be a higher level energy, a higher level partnership. Okay, so if you're going through some separations, if you've recently been through any separations, it's just because it needed to go. You're resonating too, you're vibing too high. You're vibing too high for certain people in your life. I'm feeling that and I'm picking that up very strongly right now. Gemini love, December 2018. What a beautiful energy though in the last spread. Crowning the reading, there's nothing to worry about. There is nothing to worry about. The only thing that you have to prepare yourself for right now, Gemini, is success. And love will be successful for you too, right? The success. Oh, this is a beautiful card. Gemini. The success, this beautiful energy. You're vibing high, Gems. You're calling in really powerful people to you. High-level soulmates, and you'll be calling them in across the board in your life. That applies to love, absolutely, but it applies to friendships, business. Yes. Better relationships. The ones where there's the lack of chemistry, we outgrew them, the people that are not in alignment, that aren't fulfilling us, I believe they're already gone. And that's why, you know, the new soulmates have either come in or are still on their way in. Gemini, if you're single, stay open. December 2018, there's a brand new energy here for you. 2019, if you haven't already, so many Gemini will meet a love that will be game-changing. Sitting at the center of the reading. This is where you're headed, Gemini. We've gotten rid of the ones. We're over those old stories and exes and the repetitive karmas and experiences we've had with other partners. We don't need it anymore. Our souls have evolved. We're in a great place in our careers. Right? We're doing something big with our lives. We're being called to be put in the spotlight, especially for those of you, my creative Geminis. And we're meeting people who are in alignment with that. We are shining to everyone. To everyone. We have this self-love. We've gotten this like excitement and love for life has come back. We've had a difficult, not even just couple of years. Some Gemini, it's like the last decade has challenged you, right? So for this, all this beautiful energy starts showing up, there's like the sense of like, what's the catch? There's no catch. Gemini, life is good now. Some of these new relationships are codependent. I don't think you're codependent, Gemini. I think your partner is a little codependent on you. You have to have healthy boundaries so that it doesn't drain you. Okay, you need your energy to fulfill this life purpose and all that beautiful energy that showed up in the last spread. But I'm not getting that this person's bad for you. It actually comes from a tremendous amount of love. But they're dependent on you nonetheless, which means they're draining your energy. So if you need a little space, you need to reestablish some boundaries. It'll fix it, it'll heal it. Make sure you have healthy boundaries around the codependence, okay? You need your energy now. Other people need to be responsible for the energy they're calling in and pulling into their life. They need to reconnect with their life source energy is what I'm getting. But that there's a lot of love. Those aren't necessarily the people that have to go unless it's like crazy toxic. Okay? But I'm not getting that this is the reason why you step out. It's just you've got a whole lot of light and a whole lot of energy, and maybe you're giving it away too, that energy. You like helping people. You like helping other people change their life. You love being that support system, right? But you do need that energy for you. Someone new has come into your life and you really like them. It is safe to tell them now. It's safe to tell them. It's safe to ask them out on a date. Even if you wouldn't normally be the one to initiate that, send them that message. That like flew across the room. And gems, you gotta trust these messages. Trust that you're calling in soulmates. Trust this. Yes, trust that this energy is good. It is so good for us now, gems. We've earned it. We've been through the ringer. Geminis have had such a hard time for so long. The energy has turned in our favor now. You gotta trust it. You gotta start having happier conversations with the universe, okay? The old conversations don't serve you anymore. The unrequited love, they're still lingering in your life. They gotta go. Because you want that like soulmate, that high level soulmate, that person you build a real life with. They're so supportive of all this career success, but it's genuine, right? They're not asking for anything. They're truly being supportive. They admire you for that. Ooh, you are so attractive. As soon as you get rid of this, you start attracting this. You start attracting this. If you are holding on to relationships that do not serve you, Gemini, they have to go. Bigger and better. You just have incredible energy coming in, okay? Incredible energy coming in. You gotta make space for it. Be very attractive. See, this energy is so positive. You're joyful. You're feeling good. It's positive energy, even if it hasn't manifested all the way. You feel it. Other people are feeling it consciously, subconsciously, and so you're calling lots of people in. Some will be good for you. Some will not. Use your intuition, but I know it's intact. Ooh. Trust what you pick up. Trust. Now, sitting at the very center, this is what we are headed toward, Gemini. If you're single, if you are in a committed relationship, but you haven't taken that next step with them. This is 2018. This is December 2018. Throughout 2019, this is sitting at the center of your reading. Wedding is clarified by children. Gemini, some of these new people we're calling in, they're the one. You may already be with this person. Some of you will be parents for the first time in 2019. You may even find that out in December 2018. I'm also getting for those of you who already have children and you are in a relationship with somebody who is not your children's mother or father. This energy is so beautiful. They get along. There will be a deeper connection. This may even be a soulmate connection between your new partner and your children. It's like a whole family unit. I'm just getting this whole family unit energy. You move in together. You take it to the next level. Marriage, children. I'm getting more of this energy over the course of 2019, but this comes in. If you're single, this is coming into your life. You have to stay positive. You have to let go of this now if you haven't already, but the majority of Gemini did that like months ago. This is faded. Such good energy, okay? I'm going to pull a few more clarifiers. the energy of it is showing up in December. If you haven't seen it already, December's about to make things a whole lot more intense. For those of you who are already in relationships where you are married, you guys have children together, you just don't have anything to worry about. The only thing I'm getting is that someone may be a little codependent and you need to reestablish some healthy boundaries or healthier boundaries, but you're not meant to separate. This is really good, really powerful, really positive for you. The codependency card is clarified by honeymoon. Some of you just need a little space. Someone is being codependent and they're draining your energy. They love you, but that's not acceptable. Go travel somewhere, especially by the water. Go get all your energy back and then come back to your relationship, reestablish the healthier boundaries, and move on. You're good. You love each other. This is the one for you. They just love you so much. For others of you, this person who is a little codependent, but you guys love each other, you have to establish the healthy boundaries, right? But go away together. Spend some time, right? Spend some time together. But for the majority of you who are dealing with that codependent energy, you need physical space from them. Not permanently. It's not permanent. You go and you refuel and you come back and you feel better. You may even need to do that a couple of times a year. It may be something that you have to do every once in a blue. Not like a separation, not something that makes anybody feel bad. Don't even make it a big deal. Just, I'm a little drained from work, whatever it is. I need to go away and clear my head. I wanna go down and write and work on my creative projects, and you'll come back feeling so good. It will refuel your relationships, but especially for those of you who are being drained by a partner. Make the effort. Make these boundaries a priority so that you guys have success throughout the year of 2019. Express your love is being clarified by make the effort. I know it's uncomfortable sometimes to make that first move, to ask somebody out, to express interest when you're not 100% sure if somebody reciprocates that feeling or that energy, but it's time to do that. You'll have success. That person really likes you too. But Gemini, people get intimidated of us. Sometimes people can be madly in love with Gemini and never, ever, ever, ever tell them. Have you ever had a really good friend? Like, I'm getting this energy so strongly of a really good friend in your life. Oh, they're such a good friend. They're the opposite sex or same sex. I guess it doesn't matter. But you're friends. They're so madly in love with you. But they are so intimidated to tell you that. And because of that hesitation, you probably forever just be friends. They're kind of friend zoned at this point. But there's somebody that you're interested in that could potentially get friend zoned because there is a beautiful friendship there, but you actually like them more than that and they like you too, but they're intimidated. Gemini, just let them know. Romantic feelings, let them know. This is crowning the reading. For those of you in committed relationships, you're just so in love. December, you will achieve a higher level love. For those of you in relationships, married or not, it's like things just accelerate to a new level. Emotionally, spiritually. If you don't physically get married, it's like it's a spiritual marriage. So much love. Yeah, it's the holidays, but it's more than just the holidays, This isn't just like the illusion of that fun holiday season. It's real. These feelings are real. I promise, if you're single, they're reciprocated. Someone's intimidated of you, Gemini. Come on, are you surprised? If you're not like super happy and really feeling all this love energy yet, you will. Your life is changing, Gemini, for the better. You don't have to wait for this anymore. It is happening right now. If you want to continue to manifest positive, beautiful, gorgeous energy, career success, love success, you have to be putting out positive energy every day on a regular basis, but especially pertaining to love. You have to stay positive that this is fated to show up for you now. Some of you will meet this person. If you're single, you meet them in December, especially if you're traveling. For those of you, it'll be 2019. If this person doesn't show up, if it doesn't manifest all the way into the physical realm in December, but the energy's there. So don't block the energy. Make sure you go, okay, this energy's there. Then let me continue to manifest. Let me have the conversations. Universe, I'm so grateful that this high level love, that is my highest level soulmate, that is of the highest good for me and for everyone involved. I'm so grateful that person has showed up in my life. Have that conversation every day. Pull that energy all the way in. Let it manifest on the physical level. For many of you, this will manifest fully in December. If you come to the end of December and it hasn't manifested yet, all the more you got to stay positive. This will come in 2019 for you. This will come in very quickly in 2019 for you. Gemini, again, I'm getting the message. You manifested something this time last year. You were trying to manifest something and you figured out the conversation that worked really well. It manifested fully. It manifested very positively, very powerfully in your life. It may have taken you 6 months to manifest it. It may have taken you almost a full year to manifest. It may have taken you 3 months. I don't think it happened overnight, but it's something you stuck with and it worked. That's what you are being asked to do, especially in regards to love. Bottom of the deck, Gemini. Yeah. Okay, I don't need to say anymore. You get it. True love, a lot of abundance, very powerful life changes in career and in love and across the board. Gemini, you are coming into a beautiful phase of life. Stay positive, stay open, stay grateful, also stay grounded. That was a huge message in the first reading. Stay grounded so that all of this beautiful energy can truly manifest for you in the physical realm. Remember, that's a process. It's the spiritual, it's the mental, it's the emotional, then it's the physical. For things to manifest in the physical, sometimes it takes time. It takes commitment to that energy and manifesting that energy, that openness, that patience. But feed that, nourish that energy every day and call this in. Gemini, thank you so much for your support on my channel. This is a brand new channel of mine, and Geminis, you've just been really amazing. And I have so much gratitude and so much appreciation for you. If you'd like more clarity on any of what's come up in the general overview or the love reading, reach out to me for a one-on-one reading. I have those offerings on my website, urbansoulguru.com. I'll have the link below in the description box. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. I am still building this up. I have only been doing this for about 2 months now, actually less than 2 months. But it's been so positive and so beautiful. I'm so grateful to connect to those of you who are new to my channel, to those of you who've come back. Thank you so much. I'm sending you so much love and so much light throughout the month of December. I'll be back for a love reading, a mini love reading, mid-month, December, and then I'll be back for January 1st for your whole overview again to kick off the brand new year. So I'm sending you love. I'm sending you light. I'm super excited. Again, this is my reading too. We have so much to celebrate. So stay positive, stay receptive, and stay grounded, Gemini, for success across the board. It's here. It's here, and you will see this. You will get your proof that this is here in December as long as you stay open to it and you stay positive. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you back here soon. Happy holidays. Ciao.